Hello, my name is Patrick Usher, and I just want to offer a brief reflection on the early stages of recovery from POTS. And when you're using the Dynamic Neural Retraining System to do so, because in those first few months, sometimes you will see quite very, very considerable improvements. And other times the improvements might be more subtle or more slight in those first few months. And the key thing I really want to convey to you, if you are in that position of going on the start of that journey, trust the early changes that you're seeing. Believe that they are significant for something even better that is to come. They're not happening for no reason. Now I remember from my own time, it took me a long time to believe that the changes that were happening were actually kind of happening, And in my case, because I wasn't extremely unwell with POTS, and I didn't have it for a very long period of time by standards before I started, my improvement in the first couple of months was, from my point of view, quite spectacular. So I think I had less to kind of recover from, although it was still very debilitating when I had it. So in my case, it was kind of spectacular. But even then, I didn't kind of want to fully let myself believe that what was happening was something genuine or tangible, that it was real. And part of me was afraid to let go in case I'd get disappointed. And it would all come back all of a sudden, But I needn't have done that, and I just want to really convey to you that have the belief in the idea that POTS is caused by limbic system dysfunction, and everyone knows that already, okay? Because it's this limbic system dysfunction and autonomic nervous system dysfunction. It's the same thing, okay? And we all know that POTS is a form of autonomic nervous system dysfunction. That's known already. All the researchers know that. So have faith that you're doing the thing that's needed to be done to correct the root cause. And you are. You are healing this massive organ by following these particular exercises, right? So have faith in that. And when you see the changes, they are the fruits of your labor. They're not random. Even if it's small, it's very small. You're able to stand for a few minutes, or your heart rate is coming down in either supine or standing positions, just a little bit. For example, if after a couple of months, say, your heart rate used to jump up by 70 beats per minute when you stand up, and now suddenly it's jumping up by 40. Imagine if a pill could do that, okay? You might think to yourself, oh, but it's still above 30. I haven't gone below the criterion yet for POTS. But if a pill could do that for you, would you not think that that was the most amazing thing ever? You're just starting your journey. You'll get there. You'll get to that underneath to below 30 beats per minute, and you'll get to below 20 beats per minute. Especially once you're well enough to start exercising, and enough time has passed for your blood vessels to heal. But that kind of change is representative of the fact that it's working, that this is pushing you in the right direction. If you're suddenly able to stand, then that's real. Okay? If you are suddenly able to eat foods that used to give you allergic or mast cell reactions, that's a sign it's working as well. These are all small victories, okay? But they're also massive victories, because these things were impossibilities before. And recovery, in truth, apart from sometimes when there are kind of massive leaps forward, it is a range of small victories which, over time, when you weave them all together and you look back at the end, has created the most beautiful tapestry. It's one piece at a time, and each victory is symbolic of a change that you are initiating in your autonomic nervous system, which is dampening the stress response there, and which is allowing the rest of your body to heal up slowly but surely. So trust those early changes. They're not random, they are a sign of even better things to come, and they are real.